YouTube. Today's video is about, Hi YouTube. Today's video is about how I save money on Amazon Prime. It's basically about a couple of different ways that I save money on my purchases. Obviously, if you don't have the money to make these purchases, then no matter how much of a discount you get, it's not worth it. But I figured I would share with you a couple of ways that if I'm looking for something, that I try to save a few extra dollars. So they're just little tricks that I use to basically try to save money. So I'm going to share some of them with you, and hopefully they will be beneficial to you.
One of the ways, I'm going to start with the ones that I probably use the least to the ones I use the most. But one of the ways that I save money on here is I always look for items that have like a coupon attached to them. So in this case, I actually recently bought some light bulbs, and I was noticing that some of the items have like coupons attached to them. And so if you're sorting the item, like if you're doing a search and you're sorting it by the lowest to the highest price, you might not think this is actually a lower price because it's not really calculating the price of the coupon. So that 10% comes off the $21.59. So that's another way that I look to see if there's any coupons being offered. Sometimes if you buy 2 items, you get a better deal. So I have used that on Amazon and gotten a good deal on certain items. Another way that I save money on Amazon is that I always look for the items that are being sold through the Amazon outlet. So there's 2 ways of looking for this. You can directly do a Google search for Amazon outlet. It would only show you outlet items, or you can come in here. In this case, I'm looking up a dog ramp. I need to get a dog ramp for my older dog. And so I look in here, and what I'm looking at is the price down here. I'm looking to see like other options. And some of these options are through Amazon and some of them are through other sellers. I tend to stay within Amazon. It's just what I've done in the past. So I'm going to show you an example of an item that like I was looking at yesterday for my dog. So here is a ramp that's normally $64.99, but Amazon outlet, and that's the outlet price, is selling it for $29.66. So I want to show you what I look at when I go to the outlet. It shows you the item and then it'll basically tell you why the item is that price. Like in some cases, it'll tell you the item has some damage. It'll say there's some imperfection on it that's 1 inch big or 2 inches, or it sometimes has parts missing. But in some cases, like in this one, it's telling you that this item is in very good condition, and it's telling you the item will come in original packaging. That's kind of the clue to me. I'm not any expert on Amazon, but I feel like these items must have been sent out to someone and then returned, and that item is no longer being able to be sold as a new item, but it comes back in the original packaging. So I always look for those words. I look to see that it's in good condition or very good condition, and I look to see that it says it's in the original packaging, but the packaging may be damaged. So that always is, to me, I've just had better luck with those items. And the other thing I'm looking at is that this item is from the Amazon warehouse or Amazon.com. I generally don't go to other retailers on here. I just stick with Amazon. But this is another way that I save money on my Amazon purchases. And I've bought things like, in this case, this is $64.99, and they're selling the same item in the original packaging, which might be damaged. The item is not damaged. The packaging is damaged, for $29.66. So that is like way cheaper than, if you bought the item at $64.99. Another way that I save money on Amazon is this website I'm going to show you. I happen to just find this. It's called Wallet Hackers. And so I was noticing when I was looking for something that should have only been like $3, $4, that when I sorted it by the lowest price item to the highest price item, they were starting at like $6.99, $7.99. There really wasn't anything inexpensive. And then I started doing some research, and for some reason, Amazon doesn't show you some of the cheaper price items. And there could be Prime items and they just don't show up. So what I found was this website, and it basically, if you scroll down in here, there is a section that shows you, like right here, this is generally where I look. I want Amazon to find me items that are between $1 and $7.99 and that are Prime eligible because I want them to be able to be, shipped right away. So what I normally do is I copy this code, right? So I copy it, I go into Amazon, and then I will search for an item. In this case, I was searching for a foaming soap dispenser. So I search for the item. Now I've copied that code from that website, and then I come in here. Let's see. Look, if you look in here, they're all over the place. But then I come in here, and I actually go to the top right there, and I paste that, and it's showing you on here that it's looking for an item between $1 and $7.99. That's what this is saying. So then I say, okay, show me those, and then I will say sort the lowest price to the highest price, and it will start showing me things for less than $7.99. A lot of times when I do just a regular search, I don't see items for less than $6, $7, but when I actually add that text that I just copied from that website, and I'll link the website below so you can use that website, then I see that it shows me a lot of items that are a lot cheaper. So that's another way that I save money on there. Another way that I save money on Amazon is there's a website called SnagShout. And the way that SnagShout works is they basically want you to review the items. You don't actually have to leave a review, but they want you to they're trying to basically drum up reviews for items that don't have a lot of sale. So I just signed up for a membership with them. It's free. That doesn't cost anything. And then I come in here, and you're only allowed to snag a certain number of items. Like it's telling me I have 3 snags left. So I can go through their website and search for whatever item I'm looking. Not everything is in here. So there'll be items available and items that won't be available. So it's kind of like hit and miss sometimes. But if you find the item you want, you just say snag it, and then it takes you to the Amazon website, and you can buy it through Amazon. You're not actually making the purchase through here. You're just doing the snag through here, and then it'll take you to Amazon to actually complete the purchase. So that's another way. Sometimes I find the items for a lot cheaper because whoever the seller is trying to get the sales numbers up, and then also to get someone to review it. So that's another thing that I've used quite often. The last thing, which I'm not really going to show you on here because there's not much to show you, is I have a Capital One credit card, and I'm not basically saying use a credit card because I feel like those are one of those things that you really have to know yourself if you can handle using a credit card without putting yourself in debt. And for the longest time, I could not. But I finally gotten to the point where my finances are in good shape where I feel like I can handle it. I'm not going to spend above what I can afford. So I have Capital One, and what they do with theirs is they basically give you like points, but your points can be used on Amazon. So when I'm making a purchase, which I just made a purchase yesterday for something for my dog, it was $5.90, but I had enough points from Capital One that I didn't pay anything for the item. So that's another way. So what I normally do is I purchase things on my credit card, and I turn around and pay them right away so that I don't pay any interest. But then I use those points on Amazon to help me, buy random different things. That's not a lot of money, but what I bought yesterday was just $5.90, and I had $10 in Capital One points. And they basically can link up to my Amazon account. So that's also an option that some credit cards might have. So these are these are a couple of the ways that I save money. So I'm hoping that they will be helpful to you and that you learn something new.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. I am hopeful that it will be useful to you. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.